Thunder! Thunder! Thundercats! Whoa! Hi guys, welcome back to another little geeky reviews. This time we are going to go through the crossover of Masters of the Universe and Thundercats. And the first figure that has arrived is Mumm-Ra, Skel-Ra, Skeletor. It's basically two figures in one, but within the box art you've got Mumm-Ra on the side, Skeletor on the other, and on the back the whole Mumm-Ra, Skel-Ra, what is it, Skel-Ra. So, but there's a little blurb on the top corner. Skeletor discovered the mysterious Black Pyramids of Eternia. Now with the strength of Mumm-Ra granted him by the ancient spirits of evil, Skel-Ra the ever-living comes after the power of Grayskull, and he's more dangerous than ever before. And it's on the box art, it's just got him changing into that Skel-Ra type of figure. But let's crack him open, have a little closer look. So just getting everything out of the box, you have got these two cards where when you put them together you've got Skel-Ra, and flipping over the back you have got a little write-up of each one. So Skeletor the evil Lord of Destruction and Mumm-Ra the ever-living. Pause there if you want to have a little read through the both of them. As you get him out the box, he has got that Skel-Ra type of aesthetic for it first off, for just display. I mean, he's a big, bulky character, this guy. So, loving the actual Thundercats type of symbol going on there. Well, not the actual Thundercats, but you know what I mean. He's still got those two little peggy holes at the back, because he's got this reversible two-winged cape. So a really dark blue, purple on the back, and then the red on the front. And I think with Skel-Ra it would definitely be the dark purple. And they do swing out as well for each one. Now he's got that like Havoc Staff type of hood, which is all moulded onto his front armour. So we can peg this off at the back, flip it over, let's pop him off at the waist, and there is that logo again for if you are ever changing it over to Mumm-Ra as well. I'm loving that the actual head on this is one big mould for it. So he hasn't got a movable jaw, it is a bit pliable, so you can just shut it with your mouth, shut his mouth with your thumb and that. But it's not mandible or anything like we've seen on other Skeletors, which is an absolute shame. So it's got all the popping pieces just like all the other Origins figures, and it's got all the up and downs, left and rights and all that type of stuff. But you've got the little skirt piece that comes off, and it has got a little Havoc symbol on the waistband as well. And he has got those massive Dirty Owl feet there with the yellow fur popping out. I like that little skull thing I've just noticed there as well in the middle. So it's got like a Havoc-y type of skull, and then the normal skulls either side. The more you look at this, the more you notice. So I think they're the same, all like little skulls actually going round all the pieces. Now he does come with that weapon accessory, and even the detail in the centre of this, it's got the little snake heads going on. So he's got two gripper hands. So just slide that in like so. But full posability on this, an absolute little cracking figure. But then you've got all of these other accessories to swap them over to Mumm-Ra. So we'll just quickly do that one. And here he is with that fully swap over. So you can alternate these bandages on his arm. You can either have either or, but this whole middle one is just all one piece. But the head detail on this, I think this is probably, I'm gonna go to say this is one of the best Mumm-Ras I have seen. I'm loving the actual skirt piece going round as well. So, but you've got that navy on the back, but he's definitely suits with the red there as well. So that detail in that head is proper cool. Comparison heights to the cartoon collection type of stuff. So they just stand that little bit bigger. Now, if you were to buy just the one of this, you have got obviously all the little spare pieces left over. And would you want to get a second one? Obviously, that's entirely up to you guys. But just in case you've got a spare Skel-Ra, for instance. So for bring our cartoon Skel-Ra down from his perch, let's see if all of this bump fits on the cartoon collection one. So it does, well, the head fits, but the actual armour pieces, you can see how loose fitting they are. So that's how bigger and bit more chunky actual Skel-Ra is compared. Like, obviously the Origins ones are a little bit smaller by inches, aren't they, really? I don't know how much, but the Origins are a bit smaller than the cartoon collection. I thought it might have worked, at least the top piece on this one. But still, the head of it does look cool, regardless. So, Skel-Ra in the shower. Hey, Beastman, shut the curtain, you boob. But if you do get the two, which I have ended up getting the two, so to display the both style of figures, which I think is just superb. I mean, why not? Probably one of the best figures we'll see in this Thundercats crossover line, in my opinion anyway. So, but we'll see when all the others do arrive. It just means now that I have got spare Mumm-Ra outfits with the head, and also a spare Baldy Skel-Ra with the head, so I don't know which you would adapt, because otherwise it's just a bit of a waste, ends up going in the drawer and then forgetting about. So if you guys are doing this with the actual buying the two, drop some comments in the box. What are you now going to do with the spare heads and even all of this armour pieces and the bandages as well? So what plans have you got for these extra accessories? But while you're there dropping those comments, do the usual with the like, subscribe, tickle that little bell notification so you don't miss out on any others. But thanks for checking in on this one, and I will see you on the next. Take care.